Assalamu alaikum. As you can see, we made this design from 3D printer, where we made it 2 floors to separate the battery from the rest of the equipment and to reduce the design area. And we made it tight so the battery and the rest of equipment cannot move. There are 3 holes that we have made, one for the air pump and the other 2 holes for the tubes which will pass the air. Also, we have a hole where we connect the PC with the Arduino for the programming. So the 2 tanks as shown here, the first one which attached to the pressure sensor, where we attached the pressure sensor by the gluing it to the tank, and the second one is the tank which represents the output for the patient. Finally, the touch screen will be attached on the top of the design.
Assalamu alaikum. First, we have 2 isolated sides on the breadboard. We isolate the battery 12 volts with the solenoid valve from the Arduino, and we connect the positive wire of the battery in the positive of the breadboard and the negative to the ground. Also, we connect the positive wire of the solenoid valve to the positive of the battery. Then the negative of the solenoid valve to the common pin of the relay, and the normally open pin of the relay with the negative wire of the battery. 3 pins of the relay here, the VCC to 5 volts on the Arduino, and ground to the ground, and last pin into pin 3 on Arduino. The second part we have is the pressure sensor that follows I2C protocol. From the datasheet, we connect VCC to 3.3 volts on the Arduino, and the ground to ground, and SDA to the analog 4 on the Arduino, and CL to analog 5. The last thing is the touch screens. We have VCC to 5 volts on Arduino and ground to ground, and the last 2 pins RX of the screen to TX of the Arduino, and TX of the screen to RX of the Arduino.
Assalamu alaikum. As you can see here, we have the next screen or the touch screen. And as you can see, we have here first the pressure sensor reading. So we have the pressure sensor reading for channel 1 and channel 2 for the 2 solenoid valve. So the pressure sensor reading are included in PSI and in bar. And here we have the set point section, where we apply or set the values of the initial values of the air pump that we apply to operate our project. Here we have the on and off button. From it we can turn on or turn off the valve. And as you can see, if I press off, the valve will turn off. And if I press on, the valve will turn on. So finally, here we have the PID strings. For the PID strings, we adjusted the values of KBKI for what it suits our project. However, we can change it by increase it or decrease it by 0.1. And as you can see here, we increase it by 0.1, and we can do vice versa. As you can see here, we have the air pump. The air pump is connecting to a tube. The tube is connecting to the manifold to the solenoid valve. Here we have the touch screen. The touch screen shows the measurement of the pressure inside the tank. For the solenoid valve, we have a tube connected to the output, which will have the air pass through it to the fluid tank. We have here 20 milliliter of water, which will be transferred to this tube to the second tank.